California. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, I'm just trying to match your style.
I now know why guys wear shades when they come to the Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the court tonight.
The credit card bill is coming your way. So is the start of this one. To Cousins. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Beverly into the front court. Down 2. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LBJ has it. And scores. Strong take.
Hey, look. Pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while, too, I guess.
Leonard. Can't miss those. Davis to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Leonard. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Across the timeline comes James. Looking to make something happen. Anthony Davis. Tough matchup against George. And the Clippers with the rebound. To Leonard. And he buries it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
That's me.
James to Davis.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Stuffs it down with authority. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
And Paul George good on the quick release there.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
The jumper's off the mark. To Leonard. And stuffs it home. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
And finishes strong. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
George. Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Second to 3. Got it. Hits all 3 free throws. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. LBJ with it. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Kawhi Leonard. Shot won't go. To Caldwell Pope. Ah, the monster stuff.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Kawhi Leonard. He's now 5 for 6.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Beverly. Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. Beyond the arc for 3. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
It's James controlling the offense. Deep left corner. Caldwell Pope to James. For 3. His first effort off the mark. To Leonard. George. Great defense, forcing the miss. To James. Flushes it home.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Leonard to George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. LeBron with it up top. Margins 8. Kyle Kuzma. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
To number 10, Jared Dudley.
Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. Nope. First one does not go. And he hits the second.
For the Lakers, number 3, Anthony Davis. Subbing in for LA, number 5, Montrezl Harrell.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. LA Clippers with the basketball. George can't go down. Smothering defense. That is great vision to set it up. To James. Anthony Davis lets it fly. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Anthony Davis. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down. Second of 3 is good. Almost settles for a 2 of 3 trip. To Danny Green. From the painted area, won't go down. Anthony Davis with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Leonard to Paul George. fires the three, and Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
The assist from number 23.
Beverly into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Anthony Davis! Huge block! Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Here's a chance from long range. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Williams. Leonard couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Lakers ball. James to Kyle Kuzma. No good.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
Great feed, sets it up. Won't go down. George in a matchup with Boogie. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Leonard knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm. And that's what we saw.
It's good. Has the hot hand and a 4-point play. Paul George. To Leonard. Can't connect. To Caldwell Pope. James. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Leonard. It's a big finish.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
So Leonard fires the three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Caldwell Pope. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Leonard. Great pass to set it up. To George from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Caldwell Pope. He gets it in the left corner. Has a chance. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
These breakdowns happen because the team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. George. Tough shot. Well defended. JaVale McGee to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. 3 for 3 in this first half.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
LeBron into the front court. Down a dozen. To Caldwell Pope. Short jumper won't fall. Shot from the lane won't go. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Clippers are out in front. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Clippers have the basketball. George. Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Oops, he missed the first one. Second one's good. Splits the pair. George against Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air. Anthony Davis pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Danny Green. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Leonard to Paul George. Great feed. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Beverly into the front court. His team on top by 13. Lets it fly from long range. Never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Cousins against Paul George. DeMarcus Cousins. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
James to Cousins. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Anthony Davis tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Danny Green. Probing the defense. Here's LeBron for two. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Paul George to Leonard. 4-3. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Kyle Kuzma. No good.
I got this. I got this. Got it. Double.
Gets it in the right corner. Williams. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 7, Jaleel.
Williams. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So it stays with the LA Lakers. James. Not going down here. Rises for the slam.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Caldwell Pope. And the Clippers able to clear the board. To Harkless. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Substitution being made in this one. LeBron into the front court. Down a bundle. Caldwell Pope. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Williams across the timeline. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 4 out of 7.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. And Cousins throwing it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Scores from the post. Whoa, what a finish. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ballgame, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Kyle Kuzma buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Kuzma. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Harkless. He'll get it down low to Harrell. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block. That's his third block this evening. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Great dish to set it up. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. Fourth this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Now the Clippers call a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one remaining.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast, but as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the fourth. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
Hey, checks up. Let's go.
Leonard. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Nice pass to set things up. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
James to Kyle Kuzma. To James.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
From the outside, no good. It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard. Over to the right side. Trying to cash in. Shot by Kuzma, no good. To Leonard. Baseline drive. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Anthony Davis, now 4 for 9.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Knocks down the second free throw. Whoops, that won't go. To James. Nice pass to set things up.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
From the painted area, won't go down. Danny Green to Davis. Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Beverly into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench.
You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main offices.
James to Davis. To James. Beyond the arc for three. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Cousins. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Stuffs it down with authority.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
And finally, play is stopped on the tie-up. Now it's been scrappy. Let's see who can take the jump. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen.